do them. We want to do them right. Lisa's going to demonstrate. Here's how a beginner would do it. She's going to take her time. She's going to break it down. Dropping, kicking the legs out, coming back, and just stepping up. She's going to do that slowly, just getting used to the motion. Then she's going to take it up a notch, adding in a push-up and a plyometric jump. So here's the full burpee, dropping, and then really getting some air, putting in the push-up element and the plyometric element. And there you have it. Start slowly, start like
all girls all over the world. Original man, stop man, pon your case, man. I love how all girls are move them body. And when you move your body, oh, you move it nice and sweet and sexy. Alright? Woman, you cute. I don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want make man, mother. Woman, you cute. I don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want make man, mother. Woman, physically fit. Physically fit. Physically. Woman, physically fit. Physically fit. Physically. Woman, you nice, sweet, fantastic. Reach up on the ocean, not a big Titanic. Woman, you nice, sweet, fine, energetic. Reach up on the ocean, not a big Titanic. Woman, you nice, sweet, fantastic. Reach up on the ocean, not a big Titanic. Woman, you nice, sweet, fine, energetic. Reach up on the ocean, not a big Titanic. Come on, I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. Woman, you cute. I don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want make man man up. Woman, you cute. I don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want make man man up. Eyeliner. When you face a make man man up. Nose powder. When you face a make man man up.
What's going on, nation? I'm going to show you guys how to do a wall sit. It's really going to blast those glutes, hands, and quads. What you're going to do is you get up against the wall like this, and you want to push your hips, your lower back, and your shoulders all into the wall at the same time. You're going to slowly walk your feet out, maintain a neutral spine, and you can come down so that as you sit, your legs get to a 90-degree angle. Now, some of you might not be able to do this yet, so if you can't, get a little higher. That way it takes less pressure off the muscles, or come down when you're at 90 degrees and put your hands on your knees like this. Now, if you can do it without putting your hands on your knees, you can either place them on your hips, you can place them up like this, or you can put them behind your head. That way it takes them totally out of the exercise. Now also make sure while you're doing this, you're pushing through your heels, and that's going to place more of the exercise onto your quads, and then it's going to go down into your hands, and you're going to feel it right in your butt, right in your glutes. So as you're done doing this, you can do this, you can hold it for a certain amount of time, okay, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, or you can hold it for as long as you can. That's always good too. Sometimes it's fun to do this exercise at the end of a workout because your body's already tired.
Just once a
So you can't hold it anymore.
for a baby,
You have to walk up the wall.
all on her own, no one will come. She's got to save him.
Daily struggle.
She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Stay up there.
She
Stay up
tells
there.
him your life ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're gonna grow and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I got to
Stay up there.
do.
Stay up
So
there.
rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Rock-a-bye, no.
Rock-a-bye, rock-a-rock-a-rock-a-bye. Rock-a-bye. Single mom, what you doing out there? Facing the hard life without no fear. Just see and know that you really care. Cause any obstacle come, you well prepare. And no mama, you never shed tear. Cause you have to set things year after year. And you give the youth love beyond compare. You find the school fee and the bus fare. Already pops disappear. In a wrong bar, can't find him nowhere. Steadily your workflow, everything you know. So you're not stop, no time for your dear.
Now she got a 6-year-old, trying to keep him warm, trying to keep out the cold. When he looks in her eyes, he don't know he is safe when she says, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you. So rock-a-bye,
mental body weight exercises and are very popular. The movement is simple, can be done everywhere, and it's very effective because you are using a lot of muscles at the same time. Sounds good, right? The problem is that a lot of people concentrate on quantity instead of quality when doing push-ups. To avoid this, you should focus on these 4 points to make your push-ups perfect. Let's start straight with the number 1, the body position. A push-up is not only a triceps, chest and shoulder movement. Most people neglect their tension in the abdominal muscles, the hips and the legs. Often they form an arched back and have a leg and body tension. To avoid this, tilt your pelvis backward and keep your butt squeezed tight. The movement gets a lot harder with this, but it's also more effective. The second point is the arm position. The arm position doesn't really matter in terms of the perfect execution. A perfect push-up can be done with a wide or a narrow grip, but it's important to place your wrists in a nearly vertical line under your shoulder when you do the standard push-up. There are still exceptions for that rule, for example when you are doing pseudo planche push-ups, which puts the focus more on your shoulder. Or when you're doing sphinx push-ups, which are a triceps dominant movement. If you are working with standard push-ups and choose a wider grip, it involves the chest more than a close grip, and a close grip sets the focus more on your triceps. The only thing you should avoid completely are out-flared elbows, because this puts a lot of stress on your shoulder, which can lead to injuries. The closer you place your arms to the body, the more your elbows point backwards. The wider you place your arms, the more your elbows going away from your body, but they still point more backwards than to the side. The third point is the range of motion. This is quite simple, just don't cheat. Go all the way up and all the way down and let your body straight. Don't decrease the range of motion by bringing your head forward or your hips down. The last point is the shoulder blade movement. This is a very neglected point. When you're going down, your shoulder blades come together, and when you're going up, they go apart. You should also focus on pushing them downward instead of upward. But don't forget, there's still difference between a passive and an active way of this shoulder blade movement. If you are too weak in the shoulder girdle, your shoulder blades come together because you are not able to hold your body against the gravity. You can see this especially at the top of the movement. When you are going down, always focus on the tension and an active shoulder blade movement. Don't let yourself fall down into your structures. If you consider all those points and try it on your own, you will notice that it's much harder to do.
Pump up the jam, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it up. Y'all ready for this?
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Give it up, go.
Welcome to the big show. Simply wait.
Pump it up while your feet are stumping and the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, 'cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that. I want a place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight. Make my day.
Me say me want see everybody a move. Dance all enough, that a man coming at you. We just want big up QTB. Bob Sinclair, it's a dance thing, you see me? Somewhere you just bounce up. Yeah!
Everybody dance now!
Let's go!
Ho!
Let's go! Rock! Rock! Say what? Rock! Let's go! have a good time. Me want you wind your waistline. Me want you shake your behind. I'm in a dancing mood, girl, and I'm feeling good. This is my favorite tune. Put on your dancing shoes. Gonna make you feel so good tonight, girl. Gonna make you feel alright.
I came to rock at this party, cause I can make you feel alright. Sweet boy, rock your body, rock it straight through the night. Oh, you want this body?
Say what?
Oh, you want it now? Sweet boy, rock your body, cause I'm gonna make you mine tonight.
Let's go! Ho! Let's go! Dance, dance! Now everybody move, move! Now everybody shake, shake! Now everybody do the hottest thing in all the dance. Girl want test you, don't stand a chance. Girl you look better than them, yes. You dress nicer than them, yes. Hold me tight, girl, hold me tight. What? Wipe me off, try me off.
Came to rock at this party, cause I can make you feel alright. Sweet boy, rock your body, rock it straight through the night. Oh, you want this body? Oh, you want it now?
Say what?
Sweet boy, rock your body, cause I'm gonna make you mine tonight.
Hi, I'm going to show you how to do a crunch. Grab onto the back of your legs. You're going to roll down slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Feet need to be flat on the floor. Knees can be hip distance or all the way together, wherever you're comfortable. Thumbs behind the ears, fingertips support the head, avoid lacing the fingers, putting pressure on the neck. Elbows out nice and wide, chest lifts. Chest is open, we're lifting up, crunching up slowly, and then releasing down. Repeating reps to fatigue. If you've just begun, it's probably going to be about 8 to 12. You're going to rest 2 to 3 minutes in between your sets, and then repeat as you're comfortable. If you've been working out for a while, you may do up to a possibility of 50. Exhale as you lift, and inhale as you lower. Things to remember. You want to avoid rounding up the back, bringing the chin to the collarbone. You want to avoid pulling the elbows inward. Keep elbows out, chin slightly lifted. Lift up. Again, we're trying to engage the center of our stomach and lower. Exhale as you lift and inhale as you lower. Find a focus point right above the kneecap and then just keep repeating. Keep the tension on the lower back, and as soon as those shoulder blades touch the mat, come back up. Exhaling and inhaling. And this is how you do your crunch.
So I see ya, wouldn't wanna be ya. You ain't in my class, babe, you get no grade.
Laddie-daddy, I came to party, so baby move your body if you wanna get it started. Look around here, we don't drink the lager, but Bacardi. Around here, we don't wear a money over Hardy. From my Hardy, have the money for the guns, and everybody says my bars are very solid. So solid, MC Harvey, let me stop it. Make some room, because I boom, boom, shake, shake the room. Yeah, I'm tiny tempering the tune. They all go quiet when I'm entering the room.
B-A-T, I'm B-A-D. From the top down to the soles, from the crown to the toes, I'm astounding, the flow's cold. I'm raining down on your parade, wet play, I'll end the games right now, checkmate.
So rhyming has never been a chore, try your ting, then you'll find how I like a mix of raw fire in more balls than right you on a war. No, Nest didn't really think so, I am in my element, I'm dead in them war, with my pad and pen, sure you can dabble in, you don't wanna end up in me.
Stop the beat when out talks. I leave them leaning like how crabs walk. Damn, I got a bag of rhymes that will lick your head round like I'm doing dirty wine. Like I'm fine for one of a girl that does it cause I might just take it old school. Butterfly, laddie-daddy, we like to party. We don't cause trouble, we don't bother nobody. Well, girls of the world, girls of the world. And when we rock up on the mic, we rock the mic well.
Laddie-daddy, we likes to party. We don't cause trouble, we don't bother nobody. Where? Girls of the world, girls of the world. And when we rock up on the mic, we rock the mic right.
Lordy-dardy, rocks came to party. Rolling like a Harley while I'm smoking like a Marley. Sipping on Kavasi and it's flowing through my body. I'm just trying to make some paper like I'm part Illuminati. I'm an animal, walking my safari. Got the game up in my palm and I'ma play it like a Atari. No Barbie, I'm hotter than wasabi. Go harder than these other chicks. Are glassy through them like Bulgari. Frames, I roll triple X, yeah, forget other names. I can do it sexy, but still I like to change. So
are you ready? Oh yeah, we about to make you jump. Only for the hardcore, strictly for the headstrong. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, you know the rest.
jumping.
Boom, boom, mommy, mommy. Boom, boom, mommy, mommy. Boom, boom, mommy, mommy. Boom, boom, mommy, mommy.
Where muscular endurance meets cardiovascular endurance. Begin in high plank position. Jump your right foot into runner stance. Jump and switch with a left foot and right foot switch places. Repeat in a rhythmic pattern. A lower impact option is to test the